Grand Prix. Let's go to Russia, everybody. The last race we raced at Monza was the Italian Grand Prix, but now let's go to Sochi Autodrome for the Russian Grand Prix.
Welcome to the Black Sea Resort of Sochi, host to Russia's first ever Formula One race. The drivers are getting ready, so let's join them for the start of the Russian Grand Prix. It's time to go racing then at the Sochi Autodrome, where the long run down to the heavy braking zone at turn 2 is one of 2 DRS zones around this 3.6 mile circuit. The other, of course, down
3
to
sectors,
turn 13.
2 DRS zones,
corners make up
with
a lap
18
today,
turns here at
with
Sochi
average
Autodrome.
speed somewhere in the region of 130 miles an hour. And joining me once again in the commentary box today is, of course, the former World Endurance Champion, Anthony Davidson. Why don't we kick off by discussing Max Verstappen?
Well,
What
it was
about
a
Max
really
Verstappen?
impressive lap in qualifying to get pole position, but are they going to be able to hold on to the lead into the first corner with so many quick starters around them? And let's see who's able to keep their tyres in that temperature sweet spot early on. You've got a great tyre warmer underneath your right foot, and the drivers need to make the most of that on the formation lap, lest they see themselves skating wide at turn 1 on cold rubber.
With the race minutes away from starting, here's what today's grid rundown looks
Here we go,
like.
the starting grid
Young
says-
superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole
So
position.
Max Verstappen starts from
Bottas
pole
will
with
line up
Valtteri Bottas
alongside.
on the front
Looking at
row,
the rest of today's grid, we have
followed by
Hamilton,
with
Perez,
Lewis Hamilton, Sergio
Yuki
Perez,
Tsunoda,
with Yuki
and
Tsunoda,
Gasly,
with Pierre Gasly,
Fernando Alonso,
with Fernando
Ocon,
Alonso, Esteban Ocon,
and
with Lance
Charles
Stroll,
Leclerc.
with Charles Leclerc,
Vettel, Sainz,
Sebastian Vettel, Carlos
Daniel
Sainz,
Ricciardo,
with
and
Daniel
Norris,
Ricciardo, with Lando Norris,
Latifi,
with Nick
Raikkonen,
Latifi, Kimi
Mick
Raikkonen,
Schumacher, and
with Mick
Nikita
Schumacher,
Mazepin,
with Nikita Mazepin,
Russell,
with
and
George
Antonio
Russell,
Giovinazzi
and Antonio
starts from the back of the
Giovinazzi
grid.
from the back of the
That's
grid.
it then. It's time to go racing as we head to trackside for today's race.
Here we go. We're racing Sochi Autodrome, the Russian
Okay,
Grand
here we
Prix.
go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down.
Okay, I won't let you down. I pick dry, because dry's easy than the wet. Here come the lights. Here we go. 4, 5 red lights are on now. And we're racing here at the Sochi Autodrome. Oh, Perez, right? Trying to get past me. Here comes Sedona. And we stay ahead of Perez. Now look at the inside on our teammate, Valtteri Bottas. Yes, we got the job done into P2. And here we come up on Max Verstappen, the 2021 Formula One champion. Now we're into the DRS range, but there's no DRS until lap 3. Oh, next time because I gotta back off a little early because we can't until the next curve. Oh, a little attached to the little curves. But we're still into the DRS range on Max Verstappen. Fastest in, quickest in sector 2. Coming to the little bus stop chicane. Oh, a little bit of contact. Oh, we're making a little bit of contact by Max Verstappen. I might have to take another look. Let's have another look at it. I'll take the first. I'll get a first flashback for that. One flashback. Definitely go back. Make contact. Second fast lap of the Grand Prix, 137. Indy 1, very nice.
Brilliant. Nice move.
Thanks, Jeff, and now we're into P1. So now we're ahead. Anybody, only 1.1 system. Same with the system. Well, I can't, ladies and gentlemen. The first chicanes right here. We go to 170. And another fast lap of the Grand Prix, 134.
That's the fastest lap of the race so far.
All right. Wide right there. Oh, perfect. Right. 17 little.
Absolutely fantastic. It's a brilliant result. Well done.
Yet another historic win under their belts. Well done to the team at Mercedes. Tell me, Ant, how do you think they were able to deliver such an incredible result today?
Well, they certainly stood out as a drive with tons of confidence on the track. I think their ability to keep their cool, even during some of the more hectic parts of the race, meant they were able to capitalise on the mistakes of other drivers, giving them the opportunity to make their way to the top spot with ease.
So after a magnificent race, we can now see the drivers making their way to the podium. Once again, it's the Silver Arrows who take top spot, a well-earned victory for Mercedes.
Just and spray.
It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Let's focus on the driver of the day. Anthony Davidson, who do you pick?
It's got to be Lewis Hamilton. I mean, he pulled off some impressive feats out on the track today, even by his standards.
Well, Ant, an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Yes, we win, and Lewis Hamilton wins with just me with so Sochi wins the Russia Grand Prix with 4 minutes and 46 seconds and takes each other fast lap of the race 1:34.0. Max Verstappen in second place with Valtteri Bottas, and Valtteri Bottas will round up the podium. So it'll be P1, P3 finish for Mercedes, Sergio Perez 4th, P2, P4 finish for Red Bull, as Pierre Gasly 5th, with Tsunoda comes in 6th, P5, P6 for AlphaTauri, with Esteban Ocon 7th, Lance Stroll 8th, Fernando Alonso 9th for the two-time Formula 1 World Champion, and Carlos Sainz rounds up the top 10. And Carlos Sainz rounds up the top 10, Charles Leclerc 11th, for P10, P11 finish for Ferrari, as coming in 12th will be Sebastian Vettel, the four-time Formula 1 World Champion. Daniel Ricciardo 13th, with Lando Norris 14th, with Mick Schumacher 15th, Kimi Räikkönen 16th, with Nicholas Latifi 17th, Nikita Mazepin 19th, George Russell 19th, and Antonio Giovinazzi finishes in 20th in last place. Now let's look at the standings. In the lead with 375-point lead ahead over Sergio Perez. Pierre Gasly moves up into 7th, who's now 62 points back. He and Lance Stroll got 62 points, and now they are tied for 7th, as Ricciardo now down into 9th. And the constructor standings, Mercedes continue on top, 585 over Red Bull, as Alpine moves up into 6th. Aston Martin now down into 7th. And that's the Russian Grand Prix. And we'll see you at Shanghai, and we're off to, and this stop will be we'll see you at Marina.